What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. So, I just got through watching a disturbing video concerning Queenz flip. I guess some stalking fan of his, whoever it was, according to what the dude was saying out his mouth, how much he liked him and everything. Excuse me. Came to his house, I guess, uninvited and things like that. Then you see Queenz flip them recording themselves in traffic, trying to meet up with the guy, looking for the guy. And they finally catch up with him. Queenz flips in the car with one of his homies and his son. So his son recording everything that they played while they, I guess, both jumping on the guy, stomping him out. Come to find out, you know, from what I seen, the guy seemed mentally off balance. He had on like a Michael Jackson yellow glitter glove. I don't know if it was a stage reenactment or something. The guy who with Queenz flip, talking about, you know, you lucky the camera's on, I would have burnt you. That's a word for saying kill him, you know. Flip steady trying to tell him, like, no, man, no, it's enough, it's enough. I got to say this, fam. I mean, I think that was out of pocket, fam. I think that was really out of pocket, bro. I think you could have handled that situation better. I don't think you should be broadcasting everything you do, your every step, your every move, whatever you intend on doing. Even if you went out and done that, you shouldn't have been recording. You shouldn't even have your son in the passenger seat in the car with you on your way to go do some things like that. I think that just was horrible. It was bad, man. That wasn't good at all, man. And I think you have to separate these cameras from your personal life, bro. Real talk. Everything is not to be recorded. Everything is not to be broadcast and used for monetary gain or subs and things like that, bro, because that's not good. And then you don't even know the stuff you're doing. Stop thinking because you in a better situation than somebody else that it ain't somebody else out here that care for somebody else. Because while you broadcasting this man, camera all up in his face, who's to say that this man ain't got family that love him or that'll ride out for him or something like that, bro? I mean, that stuff can go real wrong and bad. Even when dealing with somebody like that, I can see if you probably done it, nobody didn't knew it. But you do it and then you broadcast it for the world to see. That's shame. And shame brings a person to a point where he feel he have to retaliate because he been made a spectacle of. And you then basically made a mockery out of this man and then recorded so all your fan base, excuse me, I got the hiccups, and your hundreds of thousands of people watching and things like that, bro. That wasn't good, man. And Flip, I'm telling you this, man. I can tell you probably got a good heart, man, and just some things you just have to be more mindful of doing, bro. Some of the stuff you're doing on camera just not good, fam. You already popular. You already went viral over and over again. Don't get to the point where this becomes your everyday thing. You're trying to come up with some way where you could become viral just so that you could break a code of financial gaining when it could be at the expense of your own life and future, brother. Make no mistake about it. Do not underestimate nobody, because you never know how things may end up, fam. That man already know where you live. He already know where you live. So you ain't at home all the time. So you have no idea. And you don't know. So you have to be more strategic and more mindful of how you operate and do things, bro. And another thing, I saw you on camera one day, man, and it was showing you taking the coat off your back, giving to the homeless and giving them some money. That's fine and dandy. But what makes it not genuine is when the camera's rolling while you're doing it. If you want to be generous to somebody and you want to show the heart that you love giving, you don't need the cameras rolling, bro, when you're looking out for people that's less fortunate. Because that's shame and embarrassment too. To say, hey, cut the cameras on. I'm finna get this homeless dude my coat. That right there just defeated the purpose of you even looking out for them, fam. Certain things you just don't do. If you're going to do it, then do it, man. You don't need the cameras on. Even if the cameras is rolling, cut the camera off. You don't need to shame nobody while you're trying to reward them at the same time, man. And that's not good, bro. They're just words of advice, man. And God don't like that type of stuff, man. You received your reward already because it's obvious you're not doing this out the kindness of your heart. You doing it for views and just to be noticed. And anybody with right sense watch that, they don't look at it as, man, that's Flip a good dude, man. He gave dude the coat off his back. Right, because his camera's rolling. Now, it's the difference if somebody on the outside it wasn't routine to stage, and they was recording it and then happened to upload it. That's entirely different. But when you doing it, it takes away from the power of doing it. Now, the man may have walked away with some money and a coat on his back, so he was rewarded for that. But that just don't look right, brother. That just, you wouldn't think about it. If you was a homeless person, you probably wouldn't care anyway. Who do it? Come up with a camera, as long as you're getting money and a coat on your back. You probably wouldn't mind a camera in your face. But that's kind of tacky, though, man. That's just tacky, bro. I'm just saying, when you're gonna do something, do it from the generosity of your heart. You don't need the camera rolling while you want to look out for people, man. If somebody else do it, then that's on them. And then, like I said, your son shouldn't be with you while you're going on these, I'm going to call them suicide missions, because you never know what to expect. You never know what's going on, bro. And you got to be more smarter than that. You got to be more mindful than that. You got to be more wiser than that, fam. And certain things you don't expose your children to, man. And that ain't no disrespect. That's just some real stuff, bro. I ain't like that stuff, man. And it's odd, that dude y'all jumped on, he was mentally, psychologically off balance, man. You could look at him and tell something was wrong with him, man. That ain't cool, man. God don't like that stuff. Whether you felt you was in the right or not, fam, you still have to be wise enough to know when something wrong with a person. And I can tell after it was done, you noticed that. You knew something was wrong with him. In fact, you said it too to your guy. You say, man, he off, something wrong. Right. Get brothers help. Should have gave that brother some help or something. See what's wrong with the man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, bro. You better than that, man. You way more creative, funny than that. Sometimes, bro, it's not good to hurt others at the expense. To hurt others at the expense of your own success. And I don't want you getting to that point, brother, when you feel you have to disrespect people, hurt people, make a mockery out of people, embarrass people, and do things just to get more subscribers, for people to say you funny and hilarious. Because I'm telling you, at the same measure you give it out, it comes back to you. And you never know. The lead person you think don't have support will be the ones that actually have support. And at the end of the day, God will get vengeance and justice for everybody. For everybody. And that's one person you don't want. You don't want repaying that favor to you. And eventually it does happen. So I wouldn't do that, fam, because I know how God works, man. The Bible says the sins of the father will fall on their children. So you better be careful and mindful of those things, man. And I'm only telling you this because this real talk. And you know it's real, bro. That wasn't cool, man. That wasn't cool at all, man. Watching that definitely just bothered me right here. In here, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that serious, bro. It ain't that serious. Just be more mindful of how you operating and living out here, bro. Real talk. And with that being said, this battle truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours, fam.